over 100 Mississauga residents will be honored with civic awards of recognition tonight. They have all made significant contributions to their communities, including my next two guests, who've spent over 2 decades helping others. Maureen Ellis is a past president of the Peel Children's Aid Foundation and helps support Interim Place, a support centre for women who face violence. She also helped organize the awards for 18 years. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Also with us in studio is Esa Para, who has worked with the Trillium Health Partners Foundation, United Way of Peel Region, Sick Kids Foundation. That's only to name a few. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And congratulations to both of you for your
Thank you.
recognitions.
Thank you.
Esa, we'll start with you. Why did you start volunteering in Mississauga?
I started volunteering because the sense of volunteerism was instilled in me at a young age. And when I came to this country 26 years ago, having fled Sri Lanka when Sri Lanka was going through a civil war, Canada received me with both hands, with both arms, and it was a place where I took refuge, peace and harmony and hospitality. And a few years after my arrival, I felt that I should give back to this country. And one of the best ways of giving back to this great nation of ours is to volunteer. And I became a resident of Mississauga about 24 years ago, and have had the pleasure of serving the community at large through various organizations, some of which includes the Trillium Health Partners Foundation, which looks after 3 hospitals, the United Way of Peel Region, the Hospice of Peel, the Rotary Club, Mississauga Board of Trade, the Senior Tamil Society of Peel, the Screen of Peel Cultural Association. It goes on. So
it goes on.
So, but the good thing here is that some of these organizations, especially the Mississauga Hospital Foundation and the United Way of Peel Region, has an amazing team that welcomes you every time you go in and you want to do something. They work with you like an extended family member.
Maureen, why did you start volunteering?
Well, my story is very different. I was born and bred in Mississauga. My family's all from Mississauga, and I love Mississauga. So to volunteer and give back to the community that has given so much to me and to my family is just a natural instinct.
People make personal connections with the people that they're helping. Tell me a little bit about one organization in particular that you have worked with that you feel has meant something to you, touched something in your soul.
Well, I don't think anything touches anybody more than children. And so I would say my work with the Peel Children's Aid Foundation is something that I hold dear to my heart. I could tell you about one situation, a young lady by the name of Terry, who had been into the Peel Children's Aid Society system for since she was 6 years old, and through the help of the foundation, which helps to support the society and basically prepares children for the outside world as they become teenagers, she's now in university and meeting her dreams, her expectations, things that could never happen when she was younger at 6 years old in an abusive relationship in her family, and trying to stay tight with her siblings. Nothing, everything was difficult, and now life could be just everything she ever dreamt it could be. So she's given those opportunities.
What do you say, Esa, to people who say, I have no time to volunteer, I'm so busy right now?
Well, I'll tell you something. This is a good question, though, because I always tell people you have to create the time, because if you have the passion to serve the community, you will create the time. And to create 10 hours a week, it's very easy, and I'll be happy to help those people who are having a challenge finding 10 hours to serve the community. And to add to something, to what my colleague here spoke about, is I'm a survivor of a quadruple bypass surgery. I had my quadruple bypass 15 months ago, actually in November 2014 at the Mississauga Hospital. I've been volunteering in various capacities for this wonderful foundation that looks after all 3 hospitals in Mississauga for the past almost 10 to 12 years through 2 Sri Lankan Tamil organizations that raises money through annual walkathon. I never thought I would end up in the same hospital. And from the time I checked into the hospital to the time I got discharged, everyone from emergency to the cardio department to the cardiologist surgeons and to the staff were very amazing. We were very, they took special care of me, put it that way.
You both provide great inspiration to people to find time in their lives to help the communities they live in. Congratulations on the recognition.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's very humbling.
It's a real pleasure to have you here. Maureen Ellis and Esa Para are 2 of the volunteers being honored with Mississauga Civic Awards of Recognition tonight.